Hey everybody, it's Eric from Greybeard Adventures. We're at Kawartha Highlands Provincial Park today, and I brought Tegan. That's my daughter. She just finished her first year of university, so she was excited to come out for the trip.
Yes.
And here we go. Yeah. All right, Tegan, we're ready to go. How do you feel?
I feel great. How do you feel?
I'm excited. Let's do this. Yes. Jasper's excited, right? Jasper? Are you gonna be calm in the canoe? This will be Jasper's second time, so it's going to be an experience. Let's see what happens.
Jasper, sit.
Do you like our campsite, Jasper? All right, here's our campsite. We've got a nice sandy landing, picnic table up here, nice little opening. It's very sunny, which is nice. Fire pit right in the middle here. Tent pads back here, and the picnic table, bathroom over here. And lots of little trails running off all over the place. And here's looking back at our landing. Now the one thing I didn't realize when I booked this site, there was actually cottages right over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 or 5 of them maybe. So far it's really quiet though, so that's what we want. Alright, here's a quick update. We're getting eaten alive by the black flies, so they finally came out. Even with the bug spray, there's a ton of them. So Tegan's in the tent taking a break from the bugs. Jasper's running around in the bushes, so the bugs can't find him. And I think I'm gonna go gather some firewood, and then we're gonna get some dinner ready. And hopefully the bugs go away when it gets a little bit cooler tonight, because this is brutal. And the other thing, I'll show you in a second, but there's all kinds of ants on this site. So the site is beautiful. It's a beautiful sandy site, but just, yeah, full of ants everywhere. So we have ants and black flies, but we're gonna make the best of it. Here we have our brand new MSR water filtration system. So it holds 10 liters in this bag. You just set up your hose. There's the filter, and you set up your hose, and I've got a rock to hold my bottle up. You can see it's flowing in pretty well. And you can see there's ants everywhere again. There's actually a really cute little trail that goes from our campsite to the neighboring campsite. It's just so pretty. All the pine and the beautiful lake right here. And then the sandy ground. It's amazing. Look at that, so pretty. Look at this campsite, it's beautiful. This is the neighboring campsite to ours, but we're kind of hanging out on both campsites because we have the entire lake to ourselves, so why not? Look at the size of this tree, it's huge. Not even halfway around. What a massive pine tree. Actually, this area protects a huge old growth forest, and there's actually some conservation efforts going on just outside of this of Kawartha Highlands Provincial Park in the area called Cachacoma. So there's Cachacoma Lake over here, and then this whole area is called Cachacoma. And there, I guess some environmentalists determined that there was some old growth forest there that was about to be logged, and the provincial government put a temporary moratorium on any harvesting of wood there until they determine if it qualifies as old growth forest, and I believe then they'll be protecting it. So fingers crossed that's what happens.
It matches the color of the water.
Yeah, these are all mosquitoes.
Oh, ew. I see them.
Look at them all. That's brutal. So we had dinner in the tent because the mosquitoes and the black flies or mayflies, we're not sure what they are, but they're all bad. So we had dinner in the tent. Just finished up. Jasper's kind of half relaxing. And even in the tent, we can't get away from the bugs. Look at that. They're everywhere.
You scared him. Do it again.
Sorry. Oh, I don't want to scare them. Hey, babies. Jasper and I decided to take the canoe out for a little bit. Tegan's in the tent, having a quick nap and getting a break from all the bugs. And Jasper and I are paddled pretty much straight out from the campsite. I'll show you what we see from here. Here's Jasper. He's been pretty good. He's still not too sure. This is his, it's only his second or third time in a canoe. Second time on a backcountry canoe trip, and he was in the canoe with us once at the cottage, and he's done the kayak a few times. But here's where we paddled out from, and I'm just going to zoom into our tent. Where is it? There it is. Tegan and I came down to the water to move the canoe up closer to the tent, and we ended up seeing, well, Tegan spotted this little water snake. Look at this view, guys. Calm as glass. Look at the reflection. You can see all the clouds reflecting on the lake. It's stunning. You know, it was a rough day given the amount of bugs that we had. We had what I believe are mayflies, and then you know, around 6 p.m. it switched to mosquitoes. Then around, you know, for the last hour, it's been a mixture of the two, and it's been absolutely brutal. But it's moments like this where everything is just so stunning and quiet and peaceful and beautiful that make it worthwhile. So yeah, this makes me understand why people do this. This is why I do this. That light right there, that's the reflection of the moon. There it is. That's a toad swimming in the water. I don't think I've ever seen a toad in the water. They're usually on nearby, but usually on land. Go toady. Look at the sunset, it's beautiful. Look at all the mosquitoes, it's horrible. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear the peeper frogs, but they're so loud.
Oh, it smells so good.
There's a piece of birch bark down in there, Tegan. Reach in a bit further. Oh, an owl.
Oh. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, it sounds so pretty. He's trying to eat the charms off my shoe. Stop.
We're having fun watching marshmallows not burn, they just seem to melt. There's one there. It's been on the fire for 5 minutes and hasn't done a thing. It's literally just melting. And there's one down here that's on fire, but it's like growing like the State Puft Marshmallow Man.
And get your leg out. Yeah, now you'll be nice and warm. There, can you come here? Come. Stand up. Yep, stand up. There, good boy. It's on you properly. There. Good. Now you're gonna be nice and warm. Hey? Look at this nice coat. It's a very chilly 8 degrees this morning. Good morning, everybody. It's bright and early. It's about 10 after 6. I slept alright. Woke up this morning though I was a bit cold, so got out of bed, brought Jasper outside. Gonna gather up some firewood, maybe have a little fire. Tegan's still sleeping, so I don't want to wake her up. Beautiful hearing all the birds this morning, and funny enough, behind me here across the lake, you can hear some wild turkey running around in the bush and squabbling. It's funny. Anyways, yeah, here's Jasper running around like crazy. Morning, Jasper. Here's our food barrel. Stashed it over one campsite over. There's no one over here. Survive the night. Tegan and I were hearing some, there was some animal that came by the campsite twice. Once kind of early on and thumped around, then went in the water. We couldn't tell what it was. And then about an hour and a half later it came back, crossed over on the other side of our tent, ran through the bush, thumping again. Big thumpy footsteps is the best way to describe it. Not sure what it was, but didn't bother us, so that's what matters. Alright, time to gather some firewood. I wanted to show you guys this in my search for firewood. Check out this tree. It's huge. So it looks like this huge white pine here must have gone up and forked into two, and at some point both sides came down. Look how far that goes in the forest. And then we'll look this way. There's the other side. That's crazy. It's been there for a long time too. Actually, it looks like there's a little creek down here, so let's go check it out. This morning's been great. It's been rather cool. We had 26 degrees Celsius yesterday, which is really hot for this time of year. But it went down to about 4 or 5 overnight. When I woke up this morning, it was around 8. But that means no bugs, which is a welcome change because yesterday the black flies or mayflies, I'm not sure which they are, and then later the mosquitoes were just relentless. It was terrible. Anyways, yeah, there's a nice little creek down here. Get through all these alders, hop across this muck. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice sandy little creek. Wow, check this out. It's absolutely beautiful in this forest. Got Jasper with me. Tegan's still sleeping. It's about 8:30 in the morning. Just checking things out. And we'll continue to do that until Tegan gets up. Check out this awesome piece of birch bark that I just peeled off the tree. Look at that. Came off a dead tree, obviously. The tree's still standing, but long dead. Not sure if you can make anything with that. Might be cool to try sometime, make a basket or something. And there's no shortage of fallen birch here. Look at this. The forest is littered with it. Look at this, I'm super excited. I found a red trillium. It's the only trillium I found in the forest, which I thought I'd find tons, just given that it's hardwood and seems like the right type of place for it. But yeah, super awesome. 1 trillium, and it's a red one. Beautiful. My second red trillium. Whoa! This old tree kind of looks like the gates of Mordor or something. Check this out. I think it's raccoon tracks coming out of the bush that we were just in and coming down by the water. What we were hearing last night were actually like thumps, like something that had some heft to it. So I don't know if raccoon would do it, but anyways, interesting that they're here. We're getting eaten alive, so we've decided to kibosh our extra 2-night plan. And as soon as we're out of the park, then we're going to find somewhere else to do kind of a quick day trip on the way home. It was still nice to get out, but yeah, these bugs are just unrelenting and intolerable. And for Jasper too, I mean, he's just getting eaten alive. So that's the plan. We'll catch you guys in a bit. Like, this is brutal.
But they're all over me.
They're all over the place. You can't escape them.
No.
Okay,
Back up.
let's keep packing up. That's crazy, and that's just my pants. I mean, they're all over.
camera?
What?
Are you gonna like smile at the camera?
No.
Yeah.